Alright. Welcome back. I have my model this time, and I'm caffeinated. Dare get in my way on this episode of... I mean... It has to be friendly. It brought me MREs, right? That's how that works. I'm sure whatever it is that lives in the vents is totally friendly. Got a knife. I'm not afraid to use it. You know, I actually used to believe... Hey, look, a giant stash of MREs. How fortuitous. Who could have ever seen this coming? Ow, my legs. What was the thing I was thinking about? Oh, my flashlight's dead. Whoops. That's not a dangerous problem to possibly have. Was anything going on last time we were here? No, not really. It's just the start of day 6. I woke up because of noises. This looks like it's done. That's good. I got a shovel, and I'm not afraid to use it. He says, very afraid, actually. I'll hit it. Another new game. Oh, no. How does this one work? You must smash the bits. Oh. You must smash the bits on the bottom as falling. Okay, so that's simple enough. Any other ones down? No? We good? Good. I feel like something was thrown at me. The game can't have haunted my computer, right? Now I'm scared. That isn't a bit. I don't know what's going on. What's he doing now? Oh, right. I was... That. I'm not sure what's going on, but, everything's fine. We're fine here. How are you? Okay, well... PNG me, take my place. Wow, that was a very boring unknown signal, okay. I am not impressed at all. Foxtrot not responding. Ugh. Foxtrot, I don't know about Foxtrot though. Or actually, even is Foxtrot. Close, actually. Hardly an inconvenience, really. I actually have been thinking about it, and I was considering actually ending the Voice of the Void series after this day, which I know means technically I'm missing out like on basically the majority of the story. But I was like thinking about it from I left this open. Whoops. I've just been thinking about it from like a okay. Calm down, it's fine. No, I've just been thinking about it and I was like, you know, if I'm not really enjoying it, then it kind of comes through into what I'm commenting about. Because there's only so many stories I have and I can't really fill up the gap in between the spaces, and for some reason, the recording space for Voices of the Void, it takes up a lot, even just for an hour. So if I was to record everything to include the boring parts to the events and to record multiple days, I would have no space on my computer, and it would be hell to go through. So in my mind, it just makes more sense to record games that are lighter on the recording space and that I'm engaged with more. I don't know. It's just kind of at a certain point, you gotta stop and ask yourself, am I having fun? And the answer is, unfortunately, not really. I mean, granted, there's a lot of games that I really find fun nowadays. At least in the sense of, like, I am ultra engaged with this. It's, like, my passion. Don't get me wrong, I've been enjoying reading the, like, Star Sector questline stuff. Like, don't get that twisted. But on the same token, you also have to realize it's just that, yeah, reading's boring sometimes. Let's see, that's the asteroid, planets. You're another unknown signal. Let's get you. Coffee. Caffeine. Unfortunately, it has gotten a little cold. I hate cold coffee. Don't get me wrong, I'll drink an iced coffee. I'm not gonna turn down an iced coffee, but morning, ugh, has to be hot coffee. Spoon of sugar, mixed with some cream until it gets that right, like, tan color. Oh, it had to be one of these, really? But yeah. I mean, that does mean we won't see the aerials, because I'm pretty sure they don't appear until, like, the 8th day. It's only the 6th, so... Today's the last day. And we won't also see Kirker, because we didn't get enough, credits to buy one. Which means we also won't see Kirker Omega. Because, yeah, don't get me wrong, I do like the game. I just... You get what I mean, quick, Killroy? Yeah, you get me. Oh, that Killroy. Yeah, we have 265. We have a shovel. We have the wall builder now, don't we? He's the wall builder. Alright, did I not? I'm not gonna do the bit again, but we have mails. I'm just gonna grab it out of the mailbox that's in there. Of course, it's windy as can be. Potatoes, sprinkler, faucet, crowbar. So yeah, if we take this, and we were to go about, let's say, here, spread it out. Actually, we don't want to go by that way. The way we want to go is actually from here. We squat down here. We kind of want, weirdly enough, it to go here. Or here is fine. One of the two. But we want it to go here. Spread it this way. We realistically just want them to be even with each other. It does make more work if we do add it that way. But that should be even enough, which covers everything here, to include the water here, which is actually important. Because we will need to move those. But that's fine. Now we just need to shove a bunch of dirt down here. Or we could actually divide this into, like, multiple plots to deal with. So if I go, like, say, here, and we know that that's 30 is going to be the half point, so we want, like, what, say, 16 as this half? We go up to here, and then we want 15 there. Drag from there. Get another 15. There. Now the work is technically divided into multiple plots. That's technically more work than I think actually... Wait, was the original number 70? So that's... for the sake of simplicity, we'll call that 37, 54, 64, 69. Nice. Even if we were to say try and use this is not really a good means to haul piles. It just really doesn't work that well. Now, something of little fortune, I guess you could call it, not the thing I want. Where'd the other one go? Wasn't there more than that? Whatever, it's fine. I'm just doing this as a demonstration, anyway. Oh, do they roll all the way back here? Impressive. A fortunate thing is, though, if you slap this in, it's actually 2. So realistically, it's actually half the amount we need. So what, I said 69, so realistically what we need is about 34.5, technically. So it's not too bad, it's just not the greatest. It's a thing. Upgrades, not radar detector. Ah, you know what? Let's just go all the way up. It's a spaceman. I wonder what the object's gonna say. Oh, hey, the unknown signal's done. Well, let's check this out. Maybe there'll be something this time. My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined. Oh, hey, something's on the radar. Wait, isn't that... That's... That would be... Treehouse, wouldn't it? I mean... I got nothing better to do. I guess we can go check it out. Assuming it's not... I accidentally opened that kind of weird. I have a guesstimation of where that is. Let's put some fuel in the tank first. Surely it can't be just another, you know, evil thing that shoots me. It would be this one. Driving down the highway, looking for adventure, and whatever comes my way. Okay, now that we're up by transformer number, insert the correct number here, should be a right down this way. Now I am pretty blind, so if it's staring me right in the face, I won't know until it shoots me, so... Man, what a wonderful countryside. Nothing terrible ever happened in a forest like this, right? This is Rolet, if I'm not mistaken. Violet, Rolet, whatever. Dear. Right? Right? Because this would be the thing, and that would be the thing, and I don't know where I'm at. I'm confused. Because you're whiskey, which means I'm almost velvet. Means I should be frickin' around the thing. Like, I haven't spotted a dang thing. That or I'm just that blind. Fully possible. I am that blind, so... Because that's where the river is, so it would have been back that way. Man. I really wanted to offer Sir Quackerton up to the aliens. I was losing my mind. I thought Killroy moved his head there for a second. He can't do bad, I think. Alright, we're gonna listen to this last unknown signal. Hopefully it's something eventful this time. And then we're gonna call the drone and then call it in. disappointment is miserable, and my day is ruined. Oh well. I expect nothing, and I was still disappointed. Alright, last package. Come on. And with that, I think we'll be calling it. I know it's anticlimactic. I really do, trust me. I get that, like, oh, you can't just cut off a series you like beat in the game. Well, beat the game is not technically the correct way to term. It's technically completed the story, would be more accurate. But it kind of doesn't help that I already know what's gonna happen. Yeah. I think technically there's, what, 3 factions of aliens. You have the Ariels, the, I'm gonna call them pyramids, because I can't remember their actual names, and the Greys. Greys are assholes. They're hostile. The Ariels are friendly-ish, if you make them friendly. You know, you're nice to them and return their guns and stuff. And then the other ones are just more of an observer. So when I kind of know what's going to happen, it kind of defeats the purpose of experiencing the unknown. I'm not much of a role-playing type of person. I was never able to get into role-playing. I never really liked it. I never really was even that interested in acting, honestly. The only creative arts I've actually ever been interested in is writing, and that is an interesting can of worms to open, because technically I have written prolifically, almost like over 1 million words in terms of storytelling. Most of it fan fiction. That's not the whole point, though. But actual, like, role-playing, pretending to be something, and that's just... It's the same thing like I said about my VTuber model. I'm not gonna pretend to be Lord Koro of the Abyssal Flame, born and raised in the Hellfires, and then every single episode, you know, is the disconnect between, you know, being the what would be a great example? It's kind of like, do I actually throw specific names? Do I say that? So basically, you have like the Abyssal twins of Hololive, who are supposed to be guard dogs. They are not scary. They are not frightening. Kind of like that. Where it's like, the lore is serious and intense and like cool, and then the actual person's like a gooby goober. It's like, sorry, no, it's not serious, only funny. Like most things in life, we're going to leave it incomplete, dissatisfied. I didn't even get to put up a poster of one of my anime waifus. We truly live in sad times.